Trying to figure out. So what I did on my birthday a year ago, I think it was Disney, correct? I was having trouble forgetting. If you want to see my camera roll during the month of my birthday, this is what my camera roll looks like. Since you want to see so bad, me and my favorite pupper, Sushi. Tell them what happened at Disney. Like, we had a fun time? What do you mean? My hair does look good here. I actually do really like this hairstyle. God, I'm so fucking cute. So self-conscious. Like, look at that. Gosh. The Disney trip incident? What's the incident? You can see this is why I got bloated during the Disney trip. You know what I'm talking about? Haha, come on. Oh, you're trying to start stuff. Oh yeah, I fucked a girl. I fucked a girl in the hotel. Yeah, that happened. What happened? I thought you were fucking Nadouche. So yeah, I fucked a girl. What, is that what you're trying to do? Is it? Oh, you wanna do drama? Okay, cool. We can do that. So Sushi told me, oh, Darius, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. I don't care on this trip. And I was talking about this one girl that I was like, oh, she's kind of wants to come over here and fuck or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then Sushi was like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with this guy. I'm going to go hang out with this Nadouche, actually, and some other guy. And I was like, oh, Sushi has been low-key in the DMs talking about how she was going to fuck him a bunch of times and how, whoa, what if I was close? She did this thing that Sushi, okay, we can, I don't know if this is what you want to do, but Sushi did this thing where, like, she does, like, I'll talk about fucking Space Mountain. You're so cringe. Sushi does this thing where like she pretends that like she's like trolling, like, oh, like what if we kiss? Like, what if we like do whatever? And she was doing that with the douche. So I was like, she's just gonna go ahead and fuck with him. So I invited some chick over and just fucked her. That's it. That's the extent of it. Toxic? It is pretty toxic. By the way, you never fucked Nadouche, but you definitely said you would have. You did say you would have afterwards. He just was. Nadouche said he literally didn't do it because he's my nigga. See how that played out though, so whatever. Nadouche is so fucking gross. He didn't have sex with her. He didn't. Nadouche sucks. No, he didn't. Nadouche wasn't interested. And he avoided it for my sake. Nadouche is sexy. I understand. True. Nadouche, ha ha ha, based. No. You have an issue. Do Sushi. It's so crazy because like Harriet goes away, Grace is relatively away, and now the first time I come back on stream, now I'm arguing with you in my chat. Not arguing with you in chat, but I'm doing psychological warfare. Is there something you want to get off the record? If Nadouche had sex with me, he definitely would have told everyone. Okay? Well, I'm already saying that he didn't. Why are you niggas in chat pretending Nadouche is ugly? Nadouche is a cute boy. I would have lied about it, but Nadouche would have came clean. Okay. What a weird thing to want to talk about right now. What a weird thing to want to talk about. I wouldn't have fucked Nadouche if you were ugly. Are we arguing? I am literally so chill. Okay, well, thank you for creating content. If you got any more drama to bring up, let me know, and we can continue going on a rampage about that. Maybe that'll be fun content. Not really. Okay, Caleb, let's get fucking. Are you down to fuck? Oh, sorry. I love your cat. He looks just like mine. Beefy boy. Well, actually, I need my cats in my fucking Tinder. What the fuck am I doing, dog? Oh, I'm such a retard, dude. Can somebody show me the pictures? Does anyone have pictures of my cat? Well, I probably do on my phone. Let me see. Thinking, oh, back to the... You cheating on... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to open up that photo. I did not mean to open that. I literally did not mean to open that. My mouse button clicked. You cheating on me on a family vacation isn't really drama. I think it's funny in retrospect. In retrospect, it is funny. I guess. Sure. I didn't. It wasn't worth mentioning because it was so like it was such a mid-sexual experience. I didn't feel like it was something to mention. Do you want me to mention it? Do you remember when Sushi fucked all his friends? I mean, like, if you want to, like, Sushi, like, it's like, like, sure, I'm trying not to, like, I mean, like, it's fine. I get what you're doing. Just better at this point, man. Oh, it's base. It's base content. It's base content. It's base content. You got anything else? It's not base, really? I guess so. Oh, when Steven get back? When Steve Boy get back? Darius, does that dude still wave at you? The guy no longer lives in the guy no longer lived in the apartment complex. He fortunately moved out shortly after Sushi had sex with him. So I didn't have to deal with the issues that I thought I would. Although it was really awkward for the first couple of weeks after I messaged him about it. Because what are we doing this? Two is enough? I mean, we can name three. I mean, we can unironically name three. Oh, Wait, why would you even say name three to Sushi? Remember when Sushia fucked? I guess fucked. It's not try to fuck, so maybe two. Darius, you gotta find new girls to top Harry. I know you can do it. I just gotta find new girls in general that are like, that are nice. Wow, all my shit has been aired out. Why not air out everything? You're not really airing anything out. Like I've always talked about the Disney trip. You guys were open on the Disney trip, yes. Which is why I accepted. I was like, she's probably gonna fuck this guy. Like I'm just gonna go, and I know she's gonna lie to me about it, so I might as well just fuck this chick. So I was like, okay, whatever.
What's going on?
I think Sushi's like instigating in my chat. Maybe I don't know if I should ban her and keep doing content or like.
Instigating? What? Instigating what?
I don't know. She's like wants to talk about the Disney trip from last year.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, like true, but it's always passive. Do you think you can have a relationship with a self-respecting woman when you have a bunch of selfish BPD girls that just want to give you cancer orbiting around you like black Ramona flowers? If you ever want to get anywhere, you should block all girls you talk to. Maybe. I think some of the girls I talk to are cool. I think Sushi's even cool too, unless she's in her bad headspace. She's instigating, but I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. Do you want to call me, Sushi? We can talk. But I'm gonna talk to you on stream. I get it, but you constantly make excuses for other people because I get it. I would never do the same, but I get it.
Yo, bro, can I get another Coke?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Don't you need rent? I'm not ending the stream again. That's why I said if I talk, Darius read Blue Lock, I should.
You have all my shit. All your shit on my chair.
If you guys are open on the Disney trip, it's because I didn't tell her. I think it's fucked up for me. I didn't tell her that I hooked up with that girl. I didn't tell her that I was like, oh, like interested, but I didn't tell her that like I was gonna do it because I figured she was already lying to me. Because like nobody goes, because it was like $100 Uber back and forth to go hang out with a guy, and I was like, there's no way you're gonna go there and not fuck. It's such a weird thing.
What's happening?
So, you want to know what's happening?
Yeah.
Maybe you can listen to me and Sushi argue, and he can be like a good mediator.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, but it has to be on stream. So Sushi, yes or no? So I can know if I'm going to continue this. If not, then I'm going back to my content with my nigga. You're probably her favorite person? What does that mean? What are you trying to say? Nigga, what? People just be saying shit.
You don't know what that means?
Well, no, but I don't think... By the way, I hung out with Devin the entire time and went there to see Devin. Okay.
Is that supposed to make you feel bad? I don't know.
So do you want to... Sushi, like, do whatever you want, stinky boy? Okay, cool. I want to call you because I feel like it's an unneeded hostility right now. You have a problem with me, obviously. So, okay, you ready to help me? You ready to mediate?
I can.
All right, cool.
I mean, I don't know the context.
Another stream where I'm airing out my personal life with a fucking woman. I love it, dude. It's actually... Because here's the thing, it has to happen. Because now it's already on stream. I have to do it. And also, it's content, so, like, whatever. But let's go.
Isn't that kind of your content, though? Just doing that?
I thought my content was going to be fucking mad hoes.
This is...
Hello?
Yo, what up?
What's up?
You got an issue or something? What's up?
No, I don't have any issue.
Why did you randomly bring up the situation? So how would you feel if like you were in my chat? And
I feel like we're past the as if you haven't. I feel like we're past the point where like it's like drama anymore, and I feel like we could just say it and it's like not drama.
Yeah, but you're saying it like, oh come on, like you're like saying, come on, say it, Darius, say it.
It's like cringe that you won't talk about the things that you did during our relationship, but then like you just want to talk about all the bad stuff I did.
I really haven't talked too much about the stuff you've done in a relationship on my streams.
You definitely have ranted about me multiple times to other women on your stream.
Probably have. I talked about how you cheated on me or whatever like that. Or you can even go on, if you go on your stream.
But you cheated too.
If you want to call it cheating, sure. I think the concept of what you did, which was
Did you cheat?
So the way I put the criteria here is: did you have sex with someone and someone asked directly if you had sex with them and then you said no to their face? You lied about a situation. You lied about a way.
I asked you about the vibrator thing that I found the next day, and you were just like, "That's so weird. The cleaning people must have left a vibrator ad in our room."
Yeah, I did say that. I did lie. I did lie. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I'll admit that. To be fair though, this was only after the fact that you did cheat on me twice with Falk and the other guy.
Were you in a relationship with her?
Yes, I was in a relationship with her.
Then you
But
cheated.
listen, but also you did.
And this is no, sorry. And this is also what I told you. I probably shouldn't even go on this family trip because I felt like I was gonna break up with you anyway because of the fact that you cheated on me twice and we were having negotiations.
I didn't know that I had cheated.
I didn't know you cheated on me. I knew that you were lying about your connection with this guy. And I told you that if you fucking continue lying to me about stuff, I'm going to be really hurt mentally and you're going to really fuck with my head. And then you looked me dead in the eye and you said, I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to lie to you anymore. And then you already at that moment were continuing to lie because you cheated on me twice during that time and never told me about it, even though I told you. When I went, sorry, this was 2 weeks before.
Okay,
I went to your. No, sorry, this is also 2 weeks. It gets worse for you. It gets worse for you because it's 2 weeks before. This is real quick.
Let me talk.
This is real quick. I know because this is so important context. This is so important context, and you can go.
I have important context as well.
Okay,
to say that you keep cutting me off.
Just one quick. This is 2 weeks before. You invited me to your brother's wedding, and I told you I didn't want to be involved in the photos there because I didn't want to be in something that would make me so emotional and so connected to your family when you were already lying to my face.
Shut the fuck up.
The sob story is that you continued to lie and you continued to hurt me.
Let her talk.
Okay, go ahead.
No, this has nothing to do with the timeline at all. You're literally just saying that.
It's not. Look at the dates.
Okay. Anyways, you already were like trying to get with Melina, telling her you were going to break up with me and trying to move in with her before all this happened.
I have my DMs with Melina. I was never telling her I was going to break up with you. I told her I have my DMs with Melina. I never told her
after that, I said I wasn't going to sleep with anybody or do anything. I did still like you, but I did not cheat on you after that incident.
Okay, but you were still in the DMs of the guy that you were talking about cheating on me with, and you were still even considering the idea. So you're a fucking liar. The problem is that you kept on going back and forth with the guy, and you didn't have the funds at the time to go ahead and go see him and have him come over there. You were going to cheat on me, and you did later do that. Actually, that exact thing. You did later invite the guy over and then have sex with him again.
We broke up before we had sex.
Okay, yeah, the 2 days after we broke up. Sorry, that was 2 days after we broke up. Then you fucked him. Sorry, my bad. That was it makes it much better. And while you're talking about, while we were in the process of you moving out of the house and figuring out if you're gonna live with me permanently.
I was already moved out by then.
No, you weren't. All your stuff was still in my room. All your stuff was still in my room, and you still had your room here. I had all your stuff. Why are you lying? I feel like you find cope to like deal with your shit, and it's so fucking cringe. Like, I understand what I did was bad pretty much there. I don't think my actions are good. I'll say it straight up.
You already told me you were gonna break up with me. I already read your messages of you saying you were gonna break up with me. You were already looking at apartments to leave me.
I wasn't even looking. I was looking. I was.
But in my head, we were already broken up before.
I don't care about, dude. Your logic is so gay. Because like, here's the thing: we had conversation in your head. We broke up, blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do bad actions instead of talking to me. I talked to you about everything. I even came back. The whole time I was even at Melina's, I talked to you. I literally had calls with you.
Dude, Darius, you literally just said at Disney we were already broken up in my head, so it didn't matter.
No, on Disney, literally, I told you that, hey, I was like, fucking, what's it called? I was like, I did the 2 weeks before Disney, I told you like, hey, don't fuck with my shit anymore, and then you're already like gonna go hang out with some guy that you talked about fucking before. I was like, listen, dude, you're just gonna keep lying. You're just a pathological liar. Just who you are. It's fine. And I was like, okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, I guess so. Maybe I was already broken up in our head or whatever. But like that doesn't. I don't know if what you're saying is for me to have sympathy for you for what your actions were when you already cheated on me before you knew about any of these things. Like, you cheated on me prior to me talking to Melina about. I don't think I talked to Melina about moving out. We had conversations about the apartments and stuff like that. But I wasn't like dead set on leaving. But you did definitively cheat on me twice and then lie about it to my face for multiple months.
You cheated on me once and lied about it to my face.
I cheated on you once after you already cheated on me twice. I'm sorry, and I found out that you were constantly lying to me over the last year and a half.
You said nothing. Do
you legit like for a moment? Do you think we're the same person?
No.
Okay, then why the fuck are you talking to me right now? Do you think you did things completely awful that made my like?
I can't speak freely.
Do you think the conversation is just like, oh, Darius cheated, or do you think the conversation is that you manipulated the fuck out of me and then you fucked with my brain while you were cheating on me and wait, what? What's funny?
I said I can't speak freely because you're streaming right now.
You can't speak freely about what? There's literally nothing.
No, my point is that the whole relationship was kind of bonkers. Okay, I did some bad things.
Yeah, but you did it way before it got super bonkers.
But okay, I did it first and more, so I'm worse than you. And
no, you're not worse than me. You're just kind of like a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of like that's what I'm saying. Like, I get like.
Are you like really upset? What's going on?
No, because I think she's actually being like I think she legitimately is getting through this weird cope loop right now where she's trying to justify her behaviors in the past by like things like, oh, well, my boyfriend was also rocky. I just had a rocky relationship. It's not. No, then why the fuck are you in my chat talking to me right now? Like, why are you like legit? Like, think about it. Why are you in my chat right now? Going ahead and trying to bring things up, unless you like. Here's the thing. I actually, unironically, I'm gonna tell you right now. I have so much of the ability to shit on you for the amount of psychological torture you put on me that I'm allowed. I'm unironically, I'm gonna say it. I'm allowed to fuck with you every now and then and push at you. It's like if you rape me, and then I went ahead and made jokes about the rape, but you're not allowed to say like, oh yeah, remember when I raped you? You're not allowed to do that. You're just not allowed to do that. I'm allowed to make jokes about my own shit, but I don't think you are.
Do you feel like that's what she was doing?
Yes.
That's not what my intention was, literally at all.
Then what was your intention when you're in my chat going, Darius?
My intention is that you constantly bring up that I cheated on you, but you never talk about any of the negative things that you did in the relationship. And the fact that I cheated on you first and I cheated on you more, it's fucking terrible. I feel bad about the way I treated you. We've had a million fucking conversations about this. Me cheating on you. Please let me finish my thought. Okay? But I just feel like like it's fair game to bring up the shit that you did too once in a while. I think it's funny. I think that it should be fair game. I don't think that I am not allowed to say anything bad about you because I haven't said anything bad about you pretty much at all. This whole point publicly at all until recently. I literally have not said anything bad about you, anything bad that you did in our relationship. And I feel like I should be able to sometimes make a joke about the things that you did if you're going to constantly bring up the things that... Okay.
Did she just jump?
What the fuck just happened? Hey. Cut it up. Hey, cut it up. Hey, cut it up. Cut it out. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That'd be so not based. Do you get my argument is?
I think you are doing. I think the problem is that this is very difficult to grab onto if you're not a part of the situation.
Yeah.
But I think you are making some excuses for the behavior. But I think your rape analogy, while it went over a lot of people's heads, I think it's an apt one.
Yeah.
I think you can make fun of, you can crack jokes about something that was like severely psychologically damaging about yourself, but when the person who did it to you makes jokes, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Right? No.
Yeah, I mean, like legit, if like a guy robbed a bank and was shooting everybody, like he killed like multiple people in the fucking bank, and then there's like one survivor, and then that one survivor only lived because he went and attacked him, and he was like, "Oh, well, you were coming at me, you know, like ah ha ha." Like it's like, dude, you just killed.
I think perhaps a more tangible analogy would just be like if, like for instance, I'm pretty confident you have body dysmorphia, right? Like let's say somebody like you, right? Let's say she gave you the body dysmorphia. You're allowed to make jokes about how she gave you body dysmorphia, but her making jokes about your body that might trigger your body dysmorphia is not really something that would be okay, right?
Yeah.
And that's what that is, right? It's that somebody did something to you, but from I would have loved to hear what she was doing inside of the chat room from her perspective, but
So I can show you her logs. Is she in?
I'm not sure if that'd be good because I'm not sure if that's gonna stir the pot. You're a cutie, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't wanna. Yeah. You know, give me something in front of his height. Well, like I'm fucking tall. I'm literally tall for my height.
You're tall for your height.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Like I'm tall. I'm literally tall. I'm literally tall. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're literally not, but
There's a difference between a joke about the time you were cheated on and a joke about the time when Sushia cheated on you. Yes, that's what I was saying. Yes. I mean, even like the concept is just like the cheating is like even what my biggest gripe is, and I think she knows that too. I don't know. Like I told her if we have this conversation, it's gonna be on stream, so maybe I should have done that because I get how she can be, but like, I don't like because she's not like a bad person.
why are you both even still litigating this?
I don't know. I was trying to figure out. I thought we were just chilling. I tried to give her a hug when she was leaving, and she was like, "Why are you being weird and trying to hug me?" I think she's mad at me about something. Make this clear. Who cheated first? Sushi cheated first, like a long while before. Pepe laugh. What is? Oh, there he goes. Okay, thank you for typing. Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. So this is how the day started. Hold on, wait.
Hey. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
My phone died. Do you want me to call you back?
Calm down.
I thought Harriet and Darius were a good match, to be honest. If he just treated her with respect, there wouldn't be any issues. That's funny. Also, I'm glad she's so shark this unhealthy leak. Love both these bitches. I can't handle this level of absolute nonsense. I have taxes and pay my rent. This is not a place for me. Darius, I can't speak freely what you want to say because it's on stream unless you want me to leak everything. Leak what? What is there to leak that I've done? What is there to leak? What are you leaking?
Stop. Hey, cut it off. Hey, stop. Stop. Stop.
Do you want me to speak freely or not? Speak freely about what? What does this have to do?
Stop.
Like, well, dude, this is why. Like, you're like, oh, I speak freely. Like, it'll give context that makes your doesn't make your actions better. I'll call you. But like, what do you want? What is this? Is so gay. Like, no matter what you could possibly say, it wouldn't make your actions any better. And it's and all you would just be doing is talking about politically provoked. Is that the real? Why is he topless?
Hey.
Is politically provoked Brittany? Is this a chick that were you politically?
Politically provoked is Brittany. I don't know if that account is Brittany, but politically provoked is Brittany.
Were you doing a stream today about a Thorpe situation?
The Google Fi Wireless.
Nothing I have to say makes me look better. If anything, it makes me look worse. Then why the fuck do you want to speak on it? My phone is dead. Then what do you want from me, nigga? Wait, what? I'm sorry. If it makes you look worse, do you want? Why do you want to? Why do you want to say anything? Why do you want? I'm sorry.
Let me go grab my phone.
Okay. She's being vague about it to make you both look worse. Shit stirring to your own detriment. That's pretty based, I guess. I can't say, dude. I'll leak too much and it'll be weird on stream, dude. I don't give a fuck about what my situation is on stream. You can talk about how I'm dead. You can talk about like I'm trying to legitimately think about what the fucking issue is. Is this anything with me, Melina? Everything with Melina was super public. I even talked about I showed a condom on stream. That's a bit. That was a bit, by the way. If Grace is watching. You want me to talk about you trying to get back together recently? Yeah, I tried to get back together with Sushi recently.
Recently?
Like, as soon as I came back from, what's it called? I was...
From LA?
Yeah, I came back from LA, yeah. I tried to get back together with Sushi. I tried to have a genuine conversation with Sushi about how we should, I want to try and, like, fix things or whatever, and I needed, like, to reset my mind. So what does that have to do? What does it have to...
Why didn't that work out?
That didn't work out because she told me no. She told me no.
Why did she tell you no?
She told me no because she wants to... Because we both have different goals, and I'm doing this streaming shit. Pretty much.
So what's the problem?
What's the problem? I don't know. She said she needs to leak that for some reason. My point is that shit is so fucked, nothing can be fixed. That's my whole point. That's just on you, nigga. You're still trying to hang out and hug me and talk and whatnot. All I did is try to hug you earlier, bro. And I've been very short with you in my most recent responses.
I think it's fair to say that if you tried to hug her after that situation with no added context granted, that there's probably some undertones to that hug.
To a hug?
Yeah. With you recently trying to get back. I mean, we came back from LA, what, 2.5 weeks ago?
2 to 3 weeks ago. I did try to talk to her. I was like, maybe we should go ahead. My point is that's toxic and bad. So what is the point? Okay, that's a cool point. You still don't realize this is a bad BPD thing? She will never stop giving you cancer. It's always the same cycle every couple of months. Just cut contact. You keep saying this BPD thing. I don't know anything about it. Well, I do know about it, but because I look for it. That's for damn sure. I do look for it. Every 3 months, a fun little moment. Trashers are on stream. What does this guy say? Trashers are on stream. Tries to get back with her.
That's very this guy was reading my mind.
What? Who?
He knows.
Who?
He knows. Let them know.
I can't find equal soup. I can't find this guy's message.
You can click on the message.
But anyway,
you can click on it.
Really, is it true you asked Darius for me to send him my STD test? Why is she even saying that?
Yeah, it's true.
Why did she even say that? Yes.
Wait, are you trying to get me involved in this leak?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is she saying it to you? Like, what is the point? Are you just trying to make me like think you're a fucking psycho?
I don't understand what the point. I don't understand what the goal was.
He was trying to verify that I was fucking like I didn't have STDs. I've been fucking with people since then. So bridge burned? Are you retarded?
Well, is she trying to burn the bridge?
Are you trying? Are you trying to? Are you trying to? Like, what's your goal? You fucking psycho! Oh, dude, what the fuck? Are you just trying to LARP us, Harriet? You told me you haven't had sex with anyone.
Wait, haven't what? Haven't
Since
had sex
when?
with since when?
I didn't have sex. I haven't had sex in like a month, but I have had sex since I came back. Like, and that's like in the last 3-4 days, 5 days, 6 days.
What do you wait? You just said I haven't had sex in a month, but I have had sex in the last
prior to when we came back from LA. So we were
prior to LA.
Yeah, so it's been like a month since I had sex. It was like a month since I had sex, and that's what I told you. That's what I told you. Did you show Harriet our DMs? No, I did not show Harriet our DMs.
What is the goal of this?
I don't know. She's just saying everything. I don't know. Ask Harriet to repeat one DM to you, so she knows. I did not show Harriet our DMs. I'm just trying to figure out what's real and what's not.
Why does it matter?
Oh, she's experiencing psychosis. Because I don't get it. I never respond from a girl on Tinder.
I understand the desire for familiarity, bro.
Harriet said he did. Harriet said that I literally told her she can go on my computer and delete the VODs. She's a fucking liar. She literally told me. She's literally said verbatim, I can go on Darius's computer and delete his VODs. I was literally out talking with him when she deleted it and she came outside.
Is that when she did it?
Do you remember when she came outside and she was like, oh, da 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 da. She was just being frantic and weird?
Yeah.
When I went back, she was like, I deleted the VODs, by the way. I was like, oh, okay. Fucking weirdo. She's like, I'm just trying to protect myself, and if you don't like that, you have to just leave. I'm like, okay. Larry the Lobster having a normal chat. I don't know, I hope Sushia kills you on your sleep. You deserve that, because you always trying to farm mentally ill girls. Try to ride the dragon, you might get burned. Ooh. That'd be crazy if I got killed on my sleep. Okay, I'm chilling.
Hey, turn it up. Hey.
Okay, I'm chilling. Now you're chilling.
Who? Is that Sushi?
Sushi?
Yeah, I don't know why. That just happened.
I don't know why that just happened. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Is that W content? I don't have feelings for any man without a driver's license. Well, I have no feelings for any woman that have had. I can't even go back. I can't even go back. Well, I do because I talked, but.
All right. So Tinder.
Say it.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Okay. Dude, I love it. It's like can't say anything you haven't already said. Okay. I mean, I've said it pretty much. I'm sure I've said it at one point. I didn't say it was you though, but I've talked about it.
Let's just stop. Stop while we're behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably be best that way.
Hee hee. It's like hee hee. I'm retarded. It's like what? Really? When you free, dude? She's fucking psychotic right now. She's doing like a good joke. That's fine. Okay, we're just. Are you entertained?
I'm more disgusted by that last comment.
Yeah, I know.
Like I feel gross.
Like in what way?
Like I feel like I was just sexually harassed.
Okay, me too, man. A lot of women do that shit to me. Let me get this shit. Alright. Back. Sushia trying to cope about her feelings for Darius. Listen, if you like me, Sushi, I'm fine with it. Just tell me. I'm out of fucking likes. Can I please...
Oh, wow. That chick has a... Look at that little Fantastic Four thing.
Oh, she does cosplay. and she's Caucasian. She's your type. She's your type 100%.
True.
Yo, chat, can I get a dono for Tinder Gold? ASAP Rocky. Remember when he bought a boost on Tinder? I need to see Tinder Gold. Trying to weaponize Relly is lame. Who's doing that? Oh, is that Bree? Do you wanna like chat? On shrimp.
I'll give you that picture.
Which one? I got that from Zella when he came back from Vietnam.
That's cool.
My nigga. Darius, I wrote content idea. You and Sushi therapy session with Zerka's brother. So it's like, so we're talking about Zella.
Bradley, when are you free for a therapy session? I'll let Darius handle that if he wants to do it.
We can get on a call, right? Sushi, if you want to get on a call. You like this song?
It's decent. Where is it from? It sounds like it's Dark Souls almost.
It's Attack on Titan, actually.
Oh, Attack on Titan is pretty cool.
My phone died. Okay.
Okay. Is it not on a charger?
I can call you on Discord. But, like, I don't know what you want. Like, what do you want? She's trying to piss you off, dude. I'm not getting pissed off. I'm just getting confused. I'm going to smoke a joint tonight, probably, and have a good sleep. I actually smoked a J last night, and I went to a call with...
You say smoke a J?
It's like a J, a joint.
Yeah.
I was cringe.
A little bit for me. It's just so... it feels so dated.
Our possible future love. The chances and statistics surrounding it. Can I give this girl my kick? Okay, I'm giving Brie Ellie the kick stream.
Who? That chick from Tinder?
No. This girl is apparently schizophrenic. She has an OnlyFans. Me, you, and Grace polycule. I can never compare to Grace. Darius, the truth is, I can never compare to Grace. You used to be Christian, so you could probably be. I almost married you, so you did compare to Grace. You actually were legitimately the same thing as Grace. If you think about it, legitimately, Sushi, like if you want to be real, you are unironically Grace. So I switched my flow up. I became like a SoundCloud kind of rapper type vibe or whatever, right? To get you to like me. Listen to Lil Peep, got the stuff in there. I don't believe in marriage. I didn't actually care for marriage. But then I proposed to you and did all this stuff that put me out of my comfort zone because I liked you enough. And the same thing goes, not to compare you to another person. Grace would cheat on Darius too? I don't think so. I think she's too Christian. I think she's too Christian to do that. They both betrayed him after he fell in love. Zerka counseling? No way. How much is one session with Zerka? I'll email him. Okay? I'll email him. She literally left you in LA for that Jeremy guy? You guys just don't get her.
Who?
The same way I would argue about Sushi to my roommates, I still do the same thing. I hope you and Grace figure stuff out for real. Sushi, you are so jealous of Grace. It's so weird. There's nothing there. I think. Maybe. If she allows it, maybe. Let's talk about really... There is? Oh, you see it? Do you see your past self? This is so weird. This is so gay and weird. What was I trying to talk to you about? Oh, Bree, Grace. Okay, so yeah, so this girl, Bree Ellie. She's pretty smoking. Someone said she's like really schizophrenic though, and has showed her tits on streams.
So how'd you get a hold of her?
So I got added to some like weird like lolcow Telegram group, and she was in there like talking sexy to Ben Thorpe.
Nice.
Yeah, and then she like apparently she was gonna fly out to see Ben Thorpe, but then she changed her mind.
Okay.
Very logical. So now she's kind of just like left astray, trying to figure out what her next vibe is.
And you're trying to be the lighthouse that guides her home.
Why is there green on her neck? I think so.
I don't know if it was worth. No, I'm kidding.
Bree Ellie
I
Reddit.
just,
She has to be popular for something. YT Bree, perhaps.
Dude.
Oh yeah, Ben was on Twitter asking for crazy young girls to come live with him. Yes. Crazy girl down the fuck that's just your type. Well, I'm not intentionally looking for crazy girls. They just tend to be crazy girls that like me.
That's not true.
What? I'm not looking out for them.
You have a lot of normal girls who like you. You seem to select.
Name two.
Okay, like you still like you, or
Yeah.
have liked you.
Let's say still.
I don't know. I don't talk to these women about their relationship with you.
Yeah, because I don't think girls that are stable like me. I
I
can
think
name
Des
two.
likes you. She seems normal.
Yeah, but I don't think Des is super normal.
When I talked to her, she seemed quite normal.
You talked to Harriet though, and she seemed normal too.
That's not true.
You were very buzzed out by Harriet.
I told you the very first time we talked to Harry, I was like, oh yeah, she's weird.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Who else? I don't know who else. Like, I'm not keeping track of who still likes you.
I am. And the people that like me right now,
Does Elise still like you?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Does Jasper still like you?
Does Jasper still like me? She actually reached out and said she would be down to do a dinner hangout. Gianna,
Oh yeah. Do you know
Renee has a girlfriend. Gianna is cool, but Gianna's Gianna. Join a book club and meet a normal girl there. Unironically, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do that one girl that wasn't on stream. Who are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm gonna do what's it called? What's wrong with Gianna? She was super cool. She's cool, but like, oh.
What are you doing?
My fucking leg is cramped.
Oh, I feel bad.
A lesbian girl, her friend. You think Carly still likes me? Dude,
Who?
you don't know me. Carly, that girl. You told me she was normal and chill and really liked you. The lesbian girl, her friend, Carly's friend. Bro, what? Bro, what? Carly's friend that was into me? You guys hung out like twice? What the fuck are you talking about? Isabella or something? Nigga, what?
I think that person was. Wait, who typed Isabella?
Sushi. She was a normal girl, was never on stream. Bro, you are Delulu.
That's crazy. You remember that person?
I don't fucking know that person's
No,
name.
she does. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
That
don't-
person was like here for like a second, and she remembers it.
There's a person named Isabella here?
Yep, there was
For me?
for me.
Oh, for you?
She didn't like you specifically.
Was Sushi here during the time? Oh, she was actually.
She was hanging out. Yeah.
What the fuck she's talking about? No girl that is into Darius, he sleeps? No, I like girls. I like when someone's into me. I love love. Like if a girl likes me, we'll go out to a date, we'll see how things go, and then we'll go from there. I don't intentionally look for girls that don't like me. That's like such a dumb thing. Okay, let's
I
just
want to
keep.
be friends with more women from Tinder than I do when I have sex with them.
That's what I'm saying. I want more friends around here that are like I can go to a party with, and they're a bunch of girls who can invite me to like a party. Like, let's say like what's the dream is? A girl's at a creepy party with a bunch of guys that are like hitting on her too much, and she's like invites us over to come like make it less so we can like pretend to be their boyfriends. Not actually their boyfriends. We can just like
Yeah.
troll around, and then we can go to a party with a bunch of creepy people that are hitting on her, and then we can laugh about it afterwards.
Yeah.
That's my new stance on life.
Yeah, I think that's adorable.
Oh, you know what I need? I need to hold on. Can I put? I want to put this in the thing. My eye is like hurting like fuck. I need to find a contact lens case. One second.
I don't think I can do casual sex. I knew I was gonna have a hard time doing it and shit, but yeah.
Do I not have a contact lens case? Oh fuck! My left eye hurts like fuck. Been doing it all day too.
I'm competitively sexual because you're a normal person. I don't think that's true. I think a lot of normal guys want to have casual sex.
They want to have casual sex?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's like a phase.
I agree. I think it's a phase, but there's a lot of guys who haven't been able to get into that phase. They like try to get to it, but they don't get to it, and so they kind of like it's like people who never got to travel in their life, and they always want to travel for the rest of their life, right? That's what I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh. Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
Nothing much.
Okay.
You called me
You told me to fucking call you.
a while ago. Not right now.
My phone was fucking... Okay, I just charged it.
Okay, do you want to continue the conversation or are you done?
I don't really have anything to say.
It's good. I think we're good then.
You don't have anything to say?
We already moved on from the conversation, I think, by now. You said you want to do a therapy
Alright,
session
so-
with Rally or something?
No, I was just trolling. So we're all on the same page?
About what?
About the stitch.
The sitch? The sitch is that you're going to make fun of me for actions that I did. And I'm
Oh
going
my god.
and I'm going to
Oh, the situation is that you're to my face saying you want to get back together, saying that you want to work stuff out, getting mad at me for like wanting to live my own life, and then on your stream talking shit about me, trying to talking to other girls like, oh yeah, my ex was so terrible, oh my god, I could never go through that again, while you're still trying to like talk to me like that.
Okay. So what are you doing? Are you trying to expose me that I talked to you recently about being serious and trying to move past things and talk to you seriously?
No, I'm not. I don't care. That's why I said, do you want me to say
It sounds like you fucking care.
I don't care anymore, dude. I don't give a fuck about your weird little stream bits where you like pretend like what's happening in real life isn't happening.
What do you want me to tell people in real? I literally told. I think literally after we had that conversation about stuff, I literally said verbatim. I was like, I think Sushi's a good person. There's like a lot of shit that's going on because I think I was literally talking to Grace or somebody, and they were like, "Oh, Sushi sounds like a bitch." She's like a bitch. I was like, "No, she's a good person. Like she's just we're working through things. We're fixing stuff up. We're patching it up." I literally said it verbatim. What do you want from me? What are you asking?
I don't want anything, dude. I just want you to like. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you're like, what is the word to use here? I don't know. I don't know. I'm over it. I'm done with all the on-stream, off-stream, silly goose moments.
I think one of the most toxic things about the community of people that I'm in is how many people like inherit the very, very it's like the toxic masculinity trait of
If
just
I don't
like
care?
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just, everybody's in an I don't care competition. Like just
Well, really, when this guy is telling me that he loves me and he wants to get back together with me, but then he's literally going and hanging out with other girls, he's telling me he wants to move forward with stuff, but then he's still doing the same bullshit. And I'm like, I do care. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but the
okay,
reason-
so you do care.
But okay, but no.
It's normal to care.
Yeah, but if she told me she cared about that stuff, whatever, instead of saying I don't care, like I don't think we're gonna do stuff. The problem is that when we were I was talking to her about stuff, and she was like, "Oh, we can't do that right now because like I'm kind of like exploring stuff with other guys. I'm like doing blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Listen, what do I need to do to go ahead and make it so that way we can kind of go back in a direction to where we're trying to fix things?" And your response was that we couldn't, and that we should just try to hang out as friends and see what we could do. And I was like, okay, we can hang out as friends. So I did friend behavior, just like you said you were gonna do, And then you was like, okay, and then when I went ahead on my stream and had a girl over, Harriet, you got really upset. You're like, listen, you have girls over, you're getting fucked, you're fucking girls, or blah blah blah. I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm not trying to say it's all you, but you did not make your intention. I literally told you verbatim, do you want me to be sexual with people? Because I don't want you to be. What?
You said, I'm not going to kiss any girls on stream anymore. I'm not going to do that stuff.
Yes, but then you said you don't care because you won't do the same.
Please let me talk. You said to me, I want to get back together. I want to work things out. I said, okay, give it 7 days. I don't believe that you can actually keep this same mindset for 7 days. Give it 7 days, and then we'll talk about it. And within those 7 days, you were making out with other girls, which is why I was like, okay, never mind, fuck this
Okay,
shit.
but
does any of this matter? I thought you two were open.
First, let's just pretend it does. We are open.
Okay.
Let's just pretend we're open. But then, second off, she literally made it a point to say that she can't promise me that she's going to do anything for me during that time period. So if she was to be in a situation...
I said, if you're actually serious about this, and you actually want to get back together, and you actually want to work stuff out, and you're not just saying this, and then you're going to change your mind the next day, I will literally cut off every guy that I'm talking to. And I said that to you. I said, I don't give a fuck about these other guys. I will cut them off so fast. If you're serious. But you were not serious, and that was my point. I was like, okay, whatever. So now I don't give a shit. I gave you a chance to try to prove that you were serious about wanting to get back together.
Okay,
You're not serious about wanting to get back together.
Okay, first off, how am I supposed to know at some point that you're going to go ahead and you're cutting these people off or doing anything when the comments that you're saying are like...
And I said that I haven't had sex with anyone. I still haven't had sex with anyone other than
Okay,
you.
I'm going to be for real with you. I literally cannot believe with you when you say that stuff ever because you've lied about it multiple times. And I want to...
Why would you want to get back?
So I want to believe... That's what I'm saying. That's what I was also saying. I was like, I want to believe her, stuff like that. I want to be able to believe her and be like, okay, like this isn't happening. But I also have to take in consideration my own feelings where I'd be more devastated if I went ahead and cut stuff off and she was actually doing these things. So I'm going to pursue it as if we're in a situation where you are skirting the line or doing whatever, and then we'll just see what kind of happens, and then like go from there. Like what I took from what you said is, and what you even just said earlier is that we could pretend that we're just like friends. We can pretend we can treat each other like friends. We were in Costco, and I was talking to you. You were like, I just want to be friends with you. I just want to just treat it out like pals. Like not that we're trying to get put on some weird like.
Wait, when? We were in Costco before you went on trip.
That was the last time I saw you when we went on to Costco.
That was the last time you saw me and talked to me when we went to Costco before you went on your trip.
Yes. I didn't go on a trip when I went
What?
to Costco. I didn't go on my trip when I went. That's when I came back.
No, the last time we hung out was last Tuesday when we went to Anoche.
Yes. That is true. But our conversation there was... Our conversation at Anoche wasn't anything to do with relationship stuff. Our last conversation...
I'm unaware. Did you just lie, or did you, like...
No, because I'm sorry, but the last time... Sorry, yeah, I guess.
Because
The last time we had a conversation about a relationship and what we were doing was at Costco. And
Okay.
when that conversation ended, what it was that we want to treat each other like friends, like we're just hanging out. And the whole time I was in Anoche, I literally told you this, you're not telling me everything, and I know you're not telling me everything because you don't want to, because you're being whatever.
Well, no, when you came back from your trip, you said, let's have a talk, We went to the hammock, and we had a talk about our relationship.
Yes.
And then we said, okay, let's just be friends. Okay, that's fine. And then, like, a couple days later, you told me to come over, and we sat in the car and we talked.
Yes.
And you said that you want to try to get back together, and then I was like, I don't know about that, because I feel like I need you to keep, like, this energy for, like, a week. And then that's when we went to Costco. That was after you came back.
Yes, and then we went to Costco. I was talking to you, and I was telling you, what do I need to do to go ahead and do this? And you said that this is all not working, and that we shouldn't. No, I promise you, because I remember having the conversation, and you told me we were just friends, and that's how we're treated as. We're just treated as friends, and as it. And I was like, okay, cool. You didn't say like, hey, these are my stipulations, these are my boundaries. Don't cross these, or we're not doing this. It's like now we're having this conversation on stream, and I could have just like.
No. And then on the way back from Costco, when we were driving, when we were in the car, we were going around the roundabout. I remember this very specifically. We were going around the roundabout. We were talking about it, and you said, "I really think we should try things out. I know you're saying you just want to be friends. I don't want it to be just friends with you, as emotional connection, whatever." And I said, "Okay, keep this energy for 7 days, and we'll talk about it." That was the last conversation we had. I said, "Keep this energy for 7 days. If you can actually say that you want to be with me, and you're gonna actually not change your mind and not go fuck some other girl and not do this weird bit where you're in love with Grace," and you said, okay, I'll do that. And then literally 2 days later, you were making out Harriet on stream. I screenshotted it.
She even plays like me, bro. Let's go.
You want to hit her up?
Maybe.
Okay, sure, Sushi. So your answer, so your thing is that.
Wait, are we being serious about this or not?
I don't know. I don't take it seriously because it's literally just he said, she said type shit. All I'm telling you right now is what my perspective was from the end of the conversation, and she's saying that my perspective was something different. So I don't know. I don't know. What else to
Does
say.
either of these perspectives matter? Why does this matter?
Because I'm saying that I don't want anything to fucking do with him because he keeps doing this dumb shit.
Okay, that,
and
again, we're bringing it back to that thing we were talking about earlier. That's a lie. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in here. If you didn't want anything to do with him, you would not be in his chat room.
Okay.
Okay.
I went to go pick packages from his house because I had mail sent to his house, which I changed my address now so it won't happen again. When I was there, he came up to my car and asked me if I wanted to go out to eat with him and if I could hug him. And I was like, no. And then he was like, why are you mad at me? And I was like, is this guy actually so delusional to not know why I'm upset after this all just happened?
Why didn't you tell him why you were upset?
And he's like, I gotta go back to my stream. I don't fucking know. And so I was just trolling him in chat, and then he was like, I don't get what her fucking point is. My point is that you shit talk me on stream while behind the scenes, you're literally trying to tell me that you want to get back together and then doing things against me, trying not to get back together.
Okay, and the argument is when people were saying you were a bad person, I've literally said that I think you're good and we're trying to patch things out and we're good. And then the other issue is that I didn't know that these would be things that would be your limitation because it seems like you're in your own. At least from what the last conversation we had when we left from Costco, the impression I got is that you were gonna go ahead and do whatever the fuck you wanted, and you're gonna see like in 7 days if that was like something you would want to express. Or in some time. You didn't even say it was. You said months, by the way. You said weeks or months. You didn't even give it like. You did say
Weeks
the
or
7
months for what exactly? I'm
her to
sorry.
figure out if she has to even do this.
What, the relationship between you two?
Yes.
Look at the disappointment in Relly's eyes. Look at him. Look how disappointed he is.
Yes. He's.
What the
Yeah. He's.
Wait,
I don't. What?
why are you pointing that? I would be disappointed in him with the idea of getting back together with you. I don't know why you would point that out.
That's what I'm saying. He wanted to get back together and then he looked disappointed as fuck.
Well, I'm not, but I think it's very human. I think it's understandable what you're going through and shit like that. I would hope that you wouldn't under these circumstances, but you know, it is what it is.
Darius isn't serious about dating me. He will never be serious about dating me. He will always have animosity towards me. He will always be angry towards me. He says he wants to get back together because of nostalgia, but then as soon as he starts actually thinking about all the stuff that went wrong in our relationship, he just gets angry again and remembers what happened and he doesn't like me anymore. And then he goes on his stream and shit talks to me.
I haven't done that though until today.
It's literally a cycle. You've done that multiple times where you go on your stream and talk shit about me after you've said like, oh, I'm not mad at you. We should be able to get back together, clean slate. And then you go and you
Okay, well that has not happened until literally this conversation right now.
once a month for the past 9 months.
Okay, well since we talked about fixing stuff up, I have not shit on you on my stream.
Does any of this matter? Like where does this? If Sushi, if you want nothing to do with this guy, why are you still talking to him?
Yeah, you're right. I don't.
You do want something to do with him. That's why you're still talking with him. So, like, what do you want from him?
I don't want anything from him.
Yes, you do. What do you want from him?
I mean, you want me to leave
You may want some kind of catharsis. Maybe you want people inside of the chat room to agree that he wasn't an angel. Maybe you want something. You want something. That is why you're here. If you didn't want anything, this would have never have happened.
Saying that he was an angel in our relationship and that I was the only villain, while behind the scenes telling me that he could forgive me and he wants to move forward.
Okay. Do you think that's fair, Darius? Okay, so we have established you want something out of this.
During when I came back from LA, I reached out to Sushi because I did want to go ahead and I wanted to go ahead and pack things up because I was like, you know what? Maybe I do just want a girlfriend and maybe I just want to go ahead and forget all about all this stuff.
Okay.
I don't want to consider doing the stream stuff. I'll just do stuff with Sushi. People will shit on me. People will be whatever. I don't even care. I'll just deal with it and I'll go from there.
Sure.
And because I didn't say that.
But you still have talked negative about me.
But I haven't though.
You haven't what?
You had jokes.
You haven't
And you
what?
have talked negative about me to women on your stream publicly.
Okay,
Hold
the
on.
most that I talk negative about is that you cheated on me, and again, I'm not like, oh yeah, fuck that bitch, like, oh, who fucking cares. And if I have after that, it's because you literally said, like, again,
So
I'm
your
sure I
statement
haven't.
isn't that you have not overly. Hold on. Your statement is that you haven't overly shit on Sushi since you got back from LA.
Since I got back from LA, yes, I've streamed for a total of probably 12 hours since I got back from LA.
You haven't streamed very much. That's true. But I don't. I have no like tracker for this. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention. I don't think anybody was like specifically honing in on this. So
Yeah, but apparently she was because she was watching the whole VOD, so she knows. So she knows what I've said, and if I had said it, then I would like to know what I said.
You want me to fucking pull up timestamps and shit right now for real? I don't think you already admitted that you did say I don't know what else.
If I said anything, I said you cheated
So
on
then
me, which
from
is like
here-
something I can still mention. But I said I remember saying verbatim that.
sorry again.
Yeah, wasn't Harry talking sushi? That's so true. Wasn't
So even
Harry
if she
literally
was, what am I
talking-
supposed to do about that? Like, how's that me?
What? How did she even know who I was, Darius?
Because the chat spams about it, and I was talking about how you cheated on me. I still say like shit was weird. I'm not gonna defend your actions for cheating on me when I explain the situation. Because your actions aren't justified. None of your actions are justified. Even if I try to like explain it, I will say like yeah, like I was freaking.
But I'm not together with you if you're literally on your stream talking to another girl about, oh, my ex is so bad, she cheated on me, blah, blah, blah. You're in my DM saying, oh, no, like, I forgive you for that, like, we can move forward, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I do forgive you for it, but I can still talk about it.
But don't say that on your stream. You don't say, oh, guys, I forgive Sushi, like, we moved on, like, I cheated on her too, like, I didn't, that's...
Because when I say I cheated on her too, it's not because when I say you cheat.
Well, I think so. I think on this one, Sushi has a bit of a point. If you are communicating to her that you want to patch things up, you can move past it and stuff like that. And in public, you're like, oh yeah, this chick fucked me over, and you're not like adding context. It's like, okay, you know, this, you know, whatever. Like we are probably patching things up. You know, it might be water under the bridge, things like that. If you're just like, yeah, fuck this chick, she fucked me over, but in private you're like, I forgive you, let's get back together. It's kind of fucked, no?
Yeah, thank you, Christopher. I literally said I remember saying on stream that we were working stuff out. Me and her were working things out and getting things to a better point.
Yeah, if that's true, then that's again. I wasn't paying attention to the specific words that you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
I think the best option.
But like,
right
Sushi
here,
literally has like fucking like some weird paranoia, and she
Well,
thinks that what's happening is I'm going on with girls offline, and what's happening before they get on stream. Just so you know, the first time Harriet was on stream, she shit on you based on just everything that was being said from the chat, everything in general, or whatever, or just like the fact that you cheated on me, just the concept of you cheating on me.
If you wanted to date me, if you wanted to marry me, if you wanted to impregnate me with your children, what do you have to send me to this random fucking girl you don't even fucking know?
I mean, what am I gonna? I can't defend you cheating. You did a really bad action.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
But no, I could defend you.
What I'm saying is you can never move past the past. The past is always going to be there. You trick yourself into thinking that we could get back together and things will be different, and then as soon as you remember what happened, you let it get you angry again, and the same cycle continues. We could never move forward. You and me can never be together because as soon as you remember the past, You will
in
literally go and say, I'm justified to shit talk you. I'm justified to treat you with disrespect. I'm justified to go talk negatively about you to others.
I'm not,
So,
but I don't even think I did this though. I don't even think I did this.
I think that this would be a problem in your guys' future relationship, though.
No, I agree. But I don't even think I did this though. Exactly what she's saying.
Well,
Because what she's doing is
at
she's
least
taking,
a part of the comments that I'm hearing is that you're talking about like, oh, I forgive you. It could be water under the bridge. It's never going to be water under the bridge, as it shouldn't be. It should not be water under the bridge.
We're never going to be able to work past it if you just say, oh, it's fine, we can just get back together, it'll be fine, and then it's not fine, because obviously that was a traumatic, like, incident that happened to you, and it literally tore our entire relationship apart. So obviously it's not just going to be fine. And you pretend, you cope like, oh, it's going to be fine if we just talk, if we just this, if we just that, and then as soon as we start talking, you do remember, and then you're just angry again, and then the cycle will just repeat. And then you're mad at me, and then we fight, and then we don't talk, and then 2 months later you smoke weed, and you're like, oh my god, I miss Sushi so much, and then you read our old text messages and say, oh, we should talk again, and then we start to talk again, and then you're like, actually you cheated on me, you're evil, blah blah blah, and then it just repeats every single time the exact same thing, and I just want to end.
is this what you're doing? I'm not doing this. Is this like I'm not doing this?
How don't you think you're doing that?
Because what I'm doing is, what happened was in LA, I processed the fact at the night I was just sitting there by myself or whatever after everything. I kind of sat there and thought to myself like about relationships. The whole time I think about relationships and how much I care about my happiness with somebody else. Like, do I care about? Do I want to be with someone? Do I want to be in a relationship or whatever? Do I want to date anyone? Because I was thinking of it because you kept making this point about like, listen, Darius, if you do end up like having things with Grace and she doesn't end up having things back, the process is going to be a relationship, and you have to think about that because you do content that's related to Tinder and like all this other shit. And
Ask Della if I could just pay him the remaining amount on my debt. It's only like $1,500. Ask him if I could just not pay him, and then if I don't have to pay him, I will block you right now and I'll never talk to you again. Please ask him.
I don't believe you.
what?
No, I will 100% block
Well,
Grace,
for
and
no,
I will
she's talking
never
about.
speak to him again.
Yeah, I don't believe she'll do it.
Never come to his house. I'm 100% serious. If I do, then I have to pay Zella back.
You have to pay Zella back double.
No, not double.
Okay, well then what does he get out of it?
He gets me to leave Darius alone. The only reason I need.
Yeah, but he has no insurance in case you don't make good on that. You're just back at square one. So you're like, oh yeah, erase the debt that I have, $1,500 or whatever. Is that what you said, $1,500?
Let me get the exact number.
Okay, sure. X amount of money, right? Erase the amount of debt that I have, X, right? And I won't ever talk to this guy again. But if I talk to him again, I just go back to the same amount of debt that I had before. There's no incentive for him to do it. Double it. If you're confident, you're confident. Double it.
Okay, I owe $1,584. Okay.
Okay.
If I talk to Darius, make it 2,000. How about that? I don't want to double it, but I'll add 500 on.
So 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not sure what.
Zella agrees to this. This
No.
would be the best deal for mankind.
I have no idea if he'll agree to it. We'll see how much Zella doesn't like you guys being interactive with each other. Hey, no. He's got a mullet over, I imagine, so we can give him some time on that. Ooh, little one. All right, so either way, the way that I look at it, what you guys are talking about with the talking to other people about Sushi's past conduct, you can just have a rule going forward. The past, like litigating, oh, you said this like 2 weeks ago, but I don't have a time. It's cringe. Just talk about the future.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Like, if she's gonna be a bitch, like I'm just gonna keep talking about her. Like, whatever. Like, I don't fucking care, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, and like, I just think it's like I'm doing it out of her feelings. But if her feelings are, I'm not gonna interact with your stuff. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I want. I'm not gonna hold myself back for like someone who's like doesn't really give a fuck.
Why? Sounds like a really good opportunity to
No, 'cause
practice good patience, no?
I guess so.
And understanding.
I guess so, but then why would I be doing it for her rather than just myself?
You're doing it for yourself.
Uh,
You're showing to other people that when
I
they
mean,
do
I-
really shitty things to you, that you're capable of not trying to tear them down.
Listen, Bella said no, so I'm not going to block you, but I'm going to go now because this conversation is cringe. But I just want you to know that we're never going to get back together, and that it's depressing, and that it sucks that you feel the need to go on your stream and talk negatively about me to other women. And please don't be doing this double life.
It's so
thing.
easy
Listen,
for you to say when you're like literally the fucking aggressor. It's so gay. It's so cringe. It's so cringe. You're like, I can't believe you have the need to talk about the trauma you had from me who went ahead and considered like did it. It's like so cringe. You're so fucking sad, dude. Like, grow up, man. Like, you did a bad action. People are gonna talk shit about it. It's fine. Listen, like I said, I'll tell people. I'll tell people legit everything. I'll have conversations with other people, and I'll be like, listen, like, there's a lot of shit going on during that time, and I'm legit with it. And I'm not trying to make you seem like a fucking demon as much as you think you are, because you feel like you fucking are a demon, and you fucking hear me talking about it, and you're like, oh, he's talking about all the gruesome details. He's not giving me any leeway. He's not trying to be nice to me, which I do. You can ask anybody. Even fucking Relly and all these people. Ask everyone are fucking around my house. I dick ride your dumb fucking whore ass as much as I can. But like I do, and I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I literally had an argument with Zella fucking like 2 months ago about how you should still be able to come around the fucking house. About you still be able to come around the house, and then I sat there and I fucking argued with him because he was like talking about how you're a demon, and I was like defending the fuck out of you. So fuck you. So generally fuck you for being a fucking bitch because you heard some dumb whore here that you cheated and went ahead and wanted to fucking like freak the fuck out on my stream. Like fuck, like generally fuck you. Like I do defend you as much as possible. I talk about the shit that you've done, but I definitely give you leeway. I do it every single time. But you're because you're so fucking schizophrenic and paranoid, and you think I'm like this fucking autistic just guy that just says, oh, woe is me, my girlfriend cheated on me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. No, it's not what the fuck happens.
You realize what my issue is that
Your issue is that you don't want to be here. You want to hear about your actions, dog. That's your issue. That's it.
Are you fucking retarded, bro? I just want you to keep the same energy. Either hate me or don't hate me.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you, but I can talk about the bad things you've done because they were a big part of my life within the last 6 months.
Okay. I just keep the same energy, bro. If you hate me, you can hate me. You can talk to me on your stream. Don't fucking pretend in my DMs that you don't hate me and that you want to whatever you feel.
Dude, I already told you, even when I'm talking to people about the things you've done, I still don't hate you. You're perceiving me as hating you because I'm talking about your actions.
Easy bitch right now.
Because you're being a stupid bitch right now. Yes.
Okay.
It's crazy how other people communicate. This is a wild experience.
Just keep the same energy, dude. I don't care. I just want to move on to my life. Just, dude. Okay.
Do you understand? What's the confusion? Wait, am I actually wrong here? Like, do you guys even co-sign with me real quick? I'm not like literally like I think legitimately you think I'm using like you cheating on me as a way to trauma dump and get fucking pussy. Like,
Darius, you don't. I can never win in our argument. I can never win because I did you so dirty. I could never win. Any argument we have, you automatically win. It doesn't fucking matter. All I want is for you to leave me the fuck alone.
bro, you're the one who's literally you're the one in my chat after you got the mail talking about shit.
Do you want my honest opinion on the situation?
What?
Do you want it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I think, at least based on some of how I've heard you talk about your past relationship, you are absolutely using it as a means to be able to be like vulnerable with a woman to make them feel more comfortable around you.
Vulnerable versus like being able, because it's something that definitely happened. That was probably the most traumatic thing really that happened like the last like 8 months or whatever, for sure. Like, so I'll talk about it, but I'm definitely like, I definitely don't say that. I'm like, yeah, she was a bad person. Yeah, I really didn't like that she was there for sure. Like, I'm not going to deny it's something to be vulnerable.
You don't do
but
that.
Because a lot of people ask me about like,
because there's a really big problem if you're gonna take that position because you allow the other person to do it. So, for instance, I might not say my ex is a piece of shit, but I can talk about how she cheated on me several times, who she cheated on me with, that made significant like issues with my mind. And when you're like, dude, it sounds like she's a bitch, and I'm just like,
Well, I don't know. I don't do that. I actively, even with you and Zella, I sit there and I talk about it.
Absolutely.
I don't sit there with my hands up going, oh, wow, I realized what I just described was an awful person.
What I'm trying to say is you don't... What I'm trying to say is you don't have to... you guys are meant for each other. You guys both don't charge your phones. Look, what I'm trying to say is you don't have to say anything, okay? You don't have to do any more than selecting what you tell the other party and like letting it hang, right?
Yeah, but I do.
Well, no, even in the case, at least in the
because
example,
because I can't just say like
when you're talking to me, you do defend all of these people's actions,
yeah.
Sushi, Grace, or whatever, anything like that.
But
you defend their actions.
Yeah, but when someone else, like when I'm talking to someone else about our ex's relationship, like, yeah, my fucking ex cheated on me, so I fucking understand how it is.
When you're talking, based on my memory, I have no clips or times. Based on just my intuitive memory, I feel like when you talk to women who you bring over, it's not the case. You're not like, oh yeah, but, or if you do, it's like in a very, it's like almost like taking a high road situation. Like, oh yeah, my ex cheated on me, but like, I forgave her because I'm such a forgiving guy. Like, I just forgive everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
I really don't.
That's what it comes. That's what it comes off to me.
I really don't give those. Maybe I would love to talk. Maybe I have to talk to another girl. Maybe I need the girl I've talked to recently because I feel like the way I talk to you and Zella about it.
Yeah, that's not true. Talking to me and Zella. Because me and Zella know you so much in depth.
But right? no, because I think what happens with other girls is like, I was like, yeah, I'm still talking to her and stuff like that, and like I'm chill, like, why do you still talk to her? And it's like, well, I'll explain it more and more as time goes on.
Yeah, because your explanation is, I'm a forgiving guy.
My explanation is that because you wanted to make the bad guy for your own benefit so you could fuck her. Who? Why didn't you tell Harriet we were working on stuff and we were going to get back together? Because you sent me a message the night that I was hanging out with her and didn't even have sex with her. By the way, you sent me a message there saying, oh, I actually don't want to do anything with you. You're kissing girls on stream. I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Blah, 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 blah. And I did say that we were working on things. And I didn't tell her we were going to get back together because you were talking about fucking some other guy. So I didn't know if we were. And I wasn't going to sit here and wait for you to become comfortable with it. Why are we having this conversation? Like, it's so retarded because, like, you just get blown the fuck out. I never fucked another guy. You were talking to some other guy, okay? Listen, I don't know what the fuck I know you didn't fuck another guy, retard. I'm saying you were talking to some other guy.
Yeah, so my whole opinion is, from my point of view, you have used your past relationships as, like, a position of vulnerability, and then you... off of that position of vulnerability when the person
wait, I'm so sorry. I said I'm considering casually dating other people. Yeah, but I also am processing the fact that, like, dude, I have to keep doing this thing where, like, I have to keep explaining myself because, like, on top of that situation, you literally told me a week prior to you saying you were gonna date other guys that same guy you could never see yourself dating because they were too young, or you could never see yourself being with because they were too young. You're so fucking autistic, dude. Like, I don't know why we're having, like, so I have to process the fact that you're like,
you don't know
how you feel about this person.
You guys are really good about, like, trying to project a version of yourself onto the world that is not true. You guys are both really good at that.
No, I will say, I always say, I love Sushi. I wanted to get back with her.
No, I'm
at
not
this
even
moment
talking
right
about
now.
Well, yeah, you're letting that know. You're letting that hang now that every single person already knows that. Like, everybody knows that. I didn't even know that you went out and you tried to do this with Sushi or whatever. It doesn't surprise me.
Tried to date Sushi?
Yeah.
Because I didn't think it was worth talking about because we already went ahead and got stuff like fucking... She already, like, kind of told me, like, no after Harriet's situation. So I was like...
Well, yeah, no, I'm not trying to say you have to share everything with me. What I'm trying to say is, like, you're like, oh, well, I'll just let everybody know I love Sushi. Yeah, that's obvious. That was just exposed. Like, you're not presenting any new information.
We knew that before? Okay, yeah. We knew that before. Who's on the bed? It's a... No...
It's dogs and cats.
Gmo, nigga. Harriet's on the bed. Oh, you're so fucking cringe. There's a human foot. Okay, she thinks we're fucking lying. I have to go pee.
Am I off base, chat? Am I off base? I feel like he uses the past relationship as a moment of vulnerability, and then maybe the woman goes, oh, well, no, fuck that person, whatever. And then he takes that opportunity to get another +1 where he's like acting like the bigger guy. We're like, oh no, I forgive her though. Like, yeah, I might forgive her. In those instances, and in some instances as well, I've seen him go like, yeah, she was pretty terrible or whatever. I don't know when exactly that was, but I know at least at some point he's definitely done that. Yeah, she really fucked with my head. I can guarantee you he said that at least at one point. So, like, either way, he's getting multiple dubs in those scenarios. Am I wrong on that? Definitely feels tactical. I don't think it's intentional or anything. I think it's just, like, his style of doing things, no? Like, when he does, I'm mentally 21 bit, yeah. I keep trying to move on, and he keeps contacting me because... Have you blocked him? Is he, like, actively getting around blocks by making new accounts? Point blank period, I don't believe either one of you are actually don't want to continuously interact with him. Because you're in this chat room right now. Disengage. Stop talking. I have to pay Zella every month? So, talk to Zella. Like, wait. No? Really? Can I pay you instead of Darius? Yeah, sure. I'll give you my shit and then I'll pay him. I hate Zella. I refuse to talk to him. Okay. Yep. You can pay me and I will pay him. Manipulative people usually do it without thinking about being manipulative. I'm not sure. I don't believe he's like being manipulative. I think he's just convinced himself into a thing.
He put this contact in my eye and it hurts. What happened? What'd she
We're
say?
coming to conclusions.
Are we still having a conversation with Sushi?
We're talking about...
Darius is manipulative? I swear to God, I'm not trying to be manipulative. I don't know. Maybe I'm like doing it accidentally.
It's definitely possible you're doing it accidentally.
She's blocking you. Okay, I owe Zella 1584. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna just ban you now then. Goodbye.
That ban will not last.
That ban will last. I have no purpose to talk to her.
Man,
Cool.
You guys are experts at this. Really? How do you feel about Lindsay?
Being
I
Grace
think
now?
she's a cool person.
Grace is less annoying, surprisingly. Grace is less annoying. Creating boundaries is also okay. My boundary is like if you're just gonna schizo post, that's like too. I don't mind getting pressed about my own issues and shit that I've done. It's like fucking whatever. It's just like this is like such a fucking failed conversation. It's just like constantly like I moved on. And then trying to figure out like little things like oh like I have to give him money for what's it called. Like we could just talk about money. You could just be like I don't want to talk about anything with you at all. We don't have to. You don't have to do these things.
Yeah, but then when the talks about money are not going to be about money, they're going to become more than just.
Well, she just
money.
wants to come drop. She could literally just drop off money and put it at my door. She knows. She knows that.
There's
But it's like if we're gonna sit here and just cope like retards though. Like I mean, like I don't know. I like hanging out with Sushi. She made it clear on my like on the last time we did. Well, if you love her, Darius, you gotta let her stuff go. Forgiving isn't. I know that's why I'm like I literally last like 4 messages. Sushi messaged me like 2 days ago and said I'm feeling nostalgic right now, and I had something very deep in me that I wanted to just message her about like yeah I have to. I wanted to talk about stuff. I have conversations about our past and like conversations about how like I was looking through photos and our messages and I missed her or whatever, but I didn't. I literally said yeah. You can see how I feel, and then I didn't message her back. I didn't say any messages after that. I didn't say anything back because I chose to. I wasn't like I could have continued the conversation today and moved it on, and kept doing that, but I said no because I understanding that I have to go ahead and do. I have to like at this point just let her do whatever the fuck she wants because she's already chosen not to interact with me. She's already.
That's not true. She's interacted.
After the Harriet situation, I was figured that she wasn't gonna fuck with me anymore. Because I was like, oh fuck, I fucked. I literally.
You ever seen that episode of Euphoria where they talk about like how what's her face? Was it Maddie? Is her name or whatever? The short chick. Maddie and the tall ass like 6'5" nigga are gonna get like married and they're constantly gonna get in like fights and like break up and get back together over and over again.
Yeah, what about it?
That's you in Sushi. Not that you guys are going to get back together a bunch of times, but that you guys are constantly going to be creating fights or reasons to talk to each other into infinity.
Well, yeah, I don't really want to do that. I mean, like, the reasons, I mean, like, to be fair, though, that's why I've always told Sushi it's, like, so much easier for her to do this, because she doesn't really have any reason to start a fight with me, but, like, I look at my cats, I look at the dog, I look at the surroundings I'm in, I look at the broken door I have, I look at, you know, I have a drawer that has our stuff in it, I have, you know, I look at all these things, and it's a constant reminder. It's a constant reminder of things, and it makes me want to start either an argument, a conversation, or some sort of relic towards her. She just has she's in some random ass fucking house or whatever, away from everything, and I'm like, dude, it's, and my thing is just like, yeah, like, I feel like that's true, but I've understood, at least in the last, it sounds so bad, but in the last, like, week and a half, that I need to, like, after the what's it called thing, I realized that I need to, like, do things differently. I need to do things differently as I'm kind of going forward with her. Oh, I forgot about this too. This is when I freaked out on her. I freaked the fuck out on her because I went into fucking dude, look at this. Look at, do you see?
Me?
I don't want to show this, but like, dude, I remember when I was at Grace's house and I was streaming myself sleeping overnight because I was fucking scared that they were gonna kill me. She was, I don't know, she was just like posting a bunch of like random trauma stuff about how she moved on to some new guy and a whole bunch of other random shit too. I was just like, okay, dude, I don't get it. We don't need to talk about it. But it's like, I don't know. I get like, I don't know. It's like whatever. Don't be like Sneeko and cut these bitches off. Yeah, I gotta go back. Just keep mining. Just keep mining. The thing that sucks now is just the same people. If it was new people, I'd be like, okay, it's fine. So we just need new faces for this behavior. I think.
Do you?
Yeah. I actually did. I did genuinely want to date Sushi. After the Harriet thing, I was like, okay, listen, we can't. It's not gonna work. Because here's the thing. I can't tell what the fuck she wants if she's not communicating to me what she wants.
Harriet was worried about Grace, but she should have been worried about Sushi the whole time.
I mean, no. Think about it like logically. Am I actually wrong here? Because I think I can leave. Maybe it's a recurring thing where I'm not getting it. I can understand if someone tells me straight up, Darius, I want this. You do this. I am happy. I'm good. The problem is, in between, I have to read between the lines. I have to understand what's comfortable with what. And it keeps happening with me with these girls because
You kind of select for that type of woman, though.
I do. But if I just had those things, I would be able to follow suit. That's all I would want. The problem is, I'm telling you right now, I did not get that. I would say even with Clarissa, there was a thing where she kept telling me, I don't care what you do, I don't care what you do, I don't care what you do. Okay. And then I was like, well, I do Tinder content, I'm not going to be able to do this. And she was like, okay, I kind of care now. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to do it.
People are notorious for saying, I mean, you just saw Sushi do the same thing. People are notorious for saying they don't care or something like this.
Yeah, but then I have to be the crypt keeper. Like, I have to be the one who like makes.
Well, no, I think you have this problem too. I think people have a deep fear of being actually vulnerable with other people when it like can come off as them looking bad in certain scenarios. The fact of the matter is, like, being vulnerable and just being like, hey, you know what? I actually really do care about how Sushi treats me. I do care about this. I care about that as well. Like, that's just something that for some reason every single fucking person is so. It feels like. I don't know. Maybe it's not just this community because even you're talking about like Clarissa, people who didn't come from the community to do this shit. Mm-hmm. It's just insane. Just admit that you care about other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Like even you.
I can't even tell my friends I watch Darius. I don't have this issue, bro. Because the thing is, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't care.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't care what Sushi wants to do, but like,
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, I did care when I was trying to pursue.
And you still do right now.
Maybe. You do care? Okay, yeah, I do care. You guys win. Now I can't even do Tinder. Really. I'm already beat. You will tomorrow if you don't right now. I think tomorrow, by the way, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. What do you think about that?
Why?
Unban her? Today's fucking Tuesday, dude. Do you think anyone's going to be available right now? Oh, discord.gg/DariusIRL, by the way.
Probably not, no.
Do you think anyone's going to come over? Do you remember when we used to get girls over every other day?
I do. Then I remember how stressful it was.
For what?
Me.
Oh, here's a female. I need to find somewhere to put this contact lens because, like, I don't want them to use another contact lens and pay like $100. Actually, it's fine.